Guys, what's up? Jeff here again, touring Tour Fitness in the right direction, and today I want to talk about a very overlooked cause of hip pain and knee pain in people. I mean, so many different things could cause hip pain and knee pain. I mean, if your feet are very flat, such as mine were very, very flat before I had reconstruction surgery on both feet, but if your feet are very flat, that can affect you up your body and cause hip pain and knee pain. If your feet are too high arched, that could be a lot of decreased shock absorption in your body, and that could travel up your whole body from your foot and cause hip pain and knee pain. If you have a weak core, that could cause hip pain and knee pain because your body's pretty much like an interconnected chain. So if your core is affected, it's going to affect you at your knees and your feet. But I want to go over something that's very overlooked in many people. I don't think many of the people on YouTube talk about this. This muscle is called the Gluteus Medius. It's a muscle, hip muscle right there. And this muscle, it's very important in terms of keeping your pelvis stable, especially when you're on one leg, such as when you're walking, when you're running, when you're going up and down the stairs. When you're running, you're obviously on one leg a lot more than when you're walking, and if your leg is being more stressed. So this weakness in this muscle is really going to affect you if you run, but even when you walk, weakness in this muscle can affect you because, as I said, this muscle keeps your pelvis stable. And another big job of it is abducting your leg away from your body, so bringing it sideways away from your body. So let's go over what happens if this muscle's weak. Let's say you're on your left leg and you're taking a step with your right leg over here. So you're lifting your right leg here up off the ground. So this leg's coming up, so your left leg's supporting you. So if your gluteus medius on this side is strong, your pelvis should be kept stable as you're lifting this leg up off the ground. But let's say this muscle's weak and you're taking a step with your right leg. If this muscle's weak, your pelvis is going to drop towards your opposite side. And if you're walking and you do that, that's called Trendelenburg gait. But what happens then if your pelvis is dropping towards that side? What's going on is your leg here is caving in. Your left leg is going to cave in. So that's going to place stress at your hip. It's also going to place stress at your knee because your knee keeps caving in again and again. So that could cause this muscle to become strained. You could get tendonitis there. You could get issues at your knee because it keeps caving in. You could get issues like IT band syndrome or iliotibial band syndrome. Your IT band's pretty much a connective tissue, thick connective tissue at the outer part of your leg. So if your leg keeps caving in, that's going to be more stress on that IT band. So that's, if you get that IT band becomes inflamed, you could really feel that on the outer part of your knee where it travels. So you could really feel it there. And so yeah, it's not good for this muscle to keep, to be weak, otherwise your pelvis is going to keep dropping. I mean, you could really see this just by walking around, like say, just walking around outside. If people have their shirt tucked into their pants, they're wearing a belt, you could really see this just walking behind them because you could notice their pelvis keeps dropping again and again and again. So you could really see it there. If that muscle's weak, you could see it in a lot of people. And if this muscle's extremely weak, very, very weak, what could happen is they don't do this, they don't just drop. They could actually lean towards the weak side. They could lean. And then their leg is going to cave in even more if they're doing that. I mean, I don't really see that too much, but I do see a lot of that going on. Just dropping, dropping, dropping. So yeah, that goes on in many people. And this muscle's not really being worked out in the gym by a lot of people. I mean, if you do squats, both your feet are planted on the ground, so your pelvis is being kept stable by both your feet. And if you do leg presses, I mean, same thing. Your pelvis is pretty much, it's not really doing, this muscle's not really doing much to support you there. But to really work out this muscle in the gym, you gotta do single leg stuff to really activate this muscle, or you gotta do exercises that abduct your leg or bring it sideways away from you. So I'll show you some exercises right now, and I think that'll help you guys out. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you the first exercise. Remember how I said how that muscle, it brings your leg sideways away from your body. So first exercise we're going to be doing is side lying leg raises. Remember, for this, pretty much you're going to keep your foot up towards you, have your knee straight, make sure you're just on the side of your body. You're not going forward or back. And you just go up slow and down slow like that. I mean, if this muscle is weak in many, many people, so this could be challenging for a lot of you guys. But if this muscle, if that's not too much trouble for you, you could put an ankle weight around your ankle to give added resistance. Then you just go up slow and down slow like that. Make sure you're not flexing your hip like that. Make sure it's straight. If you flex your hip and you come up, you're a little more so working out a muscle called the tensor fasciae lata. That's also known as your TFL. So if you're doing that, that's going to strengthen a muscle you don't want to strengthen. This muscle causes a lot of issues in people. You really want to just target your gluteus medius. So keep your leg straight, your hip straight, and just go up slow and down slow like that. That's going to target your gluteus medius. And then another thing you could do is, let me show you this. You pretty much take a resistance band, you tie it like that. I've shown this before, but also this muscle, the rear portion of it, it does hip external rotation, which is this action right here. So you can do resistance with this. I've shown this in many, many videos, but you just go like that. So you go like this, you put it around your legs like that. So you get down like that. Then you just make sure your hips can be bent like, say, 45 degrees, feet together. And then you just go up slow and down slow like that. Make sure you're not rocking back or forth. That's resisted external rotation. That's going to help to strengthen this muscle in the back portion. So you can do that, say 3 sets of 12. For the other one, do 3 sets of 12 if I didn't say to. Obviously don't do any of this if it's painful. So you go up and down like that. And then finally, you can do this. It's called like a glute bridge, you could call it. So you just get on your back like this. And you just pretty much just straighten this a little bit. So you pretty much get on the ground like that. Then you push up through your heels. And here you abduct like that. So you're getting some gluteus maximus activation, large butt muscle. That's hip extension when you do this. And then when you come out like that, you're doing more abductions. You're getting your gluteus medius there. So contract your abs while you do this. Just go up, come apart, back, down. Up, apart, back, down. Try 3 sets of 12 of that. Alright guys, this has been Jeff once more, orienting your fitness in the right direction. Hopefully you found that video informative. Like it, thumb it up, whatever, comment, subscribe, all of that. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later soon.